Young Timmy Parsons was the Marshal's boy. He walked with a pint-sized swagger, a little tin star pinned to his suspenders. He'd sit on the boardwalk, telling all the other kids how he'd be a lawman just like his pa. But Marshal Parsons, a hard, quiet man, only ever had one order for his son. You stay put, Tim. You hear me? You stay clear of the trouble. Trouble arrived on a hot Tuesday. The notorious Red Wolf gang had been spotted. Marshal Parsons and his whole posse thundered out of town, chasing a false lead east. The town was left quiet, defenseless. Timmy sat on the boardwalk, polishing his tin star, feeling useless. That's when he saw him. A stranger limping badly, clutching his side. The man stumbled out of an alley, his face pale with pain and grimed with dust. He looked exactly like the wanted poster in his PIA's office, one of the Red Wolf gang. The man didn't see Timmy. He staggered into the dark, quiet livery stable, desperate for a horse, for an escape. Timmy's heart hammered in his chest. His pa's words echoed in his head. Stay clear of the trouble. He should run, hide, tell someone. But who? The whole town was just shopkeepers and kids. The law was miles away. He looked at his tin star, looked at the livery. He was terrified, but he was also the Marshal's son. He ran not home, but to his pa's office. He couldn't lift the heavy shotgun. But his pa's second revolver, the old peacemaker, was in the bottom desk drawer. His hands, small and trembling, closed around the heavy grip. He crept into the livery, the gun feeling impossibly heavy. The wounded outlaw was there, trying to throw a saddle on a spooked mare. "Hold it!" Timmy's voice cracked, high-pitched, trying to sound like his pa. The outlaw spun around, saw the boy, and actually laughed, a pained, harsh sound. "Beat it, kid, before you get hurt." He turned back to the horse. "I said, hold it!" Timmy yelled, raising the heavy revolver with two shaking hands. The outlaw's eyes went cold. He saw the gun wasn't a toy. He lunged, fast as a snake, grabbing for the boy. Timmy, terrified, had pulled the trigger. The shot was wild, missed the man, but the muzzle flash and the roar in the enclosed space were blinding, deafening. The spooked mare reared, lashing out with her hooves. A sickening thud. The outlaw crumpled to the straw, knocked unconscious by the horse's kick. When Marshal Parsons and his exhausted posse rode back into town an hour later, they found a strange sight. The whole town was gathered by the livery, and inside, sitting on the unconscious, tied-up outlaw, was Timmy, shaking, pale as a ghost, but holding his father's revolver steady. Marshal Parsons just stared, his face a mask of fury, relief, and a strange, new pride. He'd left a boy behind. He'd come home to find a lawman. Courage isn't about the size of the man. It's about the size of the grit. Find more tales of bravery in Frontier Minutes. Subscribe for short Western stories.